I think in Japan there's a little bit more of a viewpoint of sex as kind of like work.
Meshida jokes about Japan. Hey guys, I am a Japanese comedian Meshida. So today's topic is the 5 best things about dating a Japanese man. Please don't leave now. After watching this video, you really want to date a Japanese man if you are crazy about anime. Nowadays, Japanese girls are so popular on YouTube. For example, how to date a Japanese girls, are Japanese girls into Western guys, 10 types of Japanese girls in Japan. I know Japanese girls are great girlfriends, but after getting married, they become a different person. But when it comes to Japanese men, we are described as shy, workaholic, weird, passive, and with a small dick. Actually, famous Japanese adult toy company Tenga researched the average size of a Japanese erect penis. It is 13.56 centimeters. Anyway, I into 5 amazing things about having a Japanese boyfriend. So can you introduce yourself? Okay, so how long have you been dating a Japanese man? And so far, how many Japanese boyfriends have you had?
So I've had about 3 Japanese boyfriends now.
Oh great, you must know a lot. So today, please tell us the 5 best things about having a Japanese boyfriend.
So number 1, they're really good at cleaning up. So when I met my current boyfriend before we got together, when he came over, he used to tidy up my room while I was at work, which isn't as stalkerish as it sounds. But by the time we started dating, my room, which I hadn't tidied in a few months, was spotless.
You mean for you, your boyfriend is like a Roomba?
Pretty much. Actually, I have a Japanese friend who does nickname her boyfriend Roomba.
I understand. If you have a Japanese boyfriend, you don't need to buy a Roomba. I remember you told me before, when you were living alone, you couldn't clean up. So what was it that you bought to help you tidy?
A maid costume. I thought if I was in the right clothing, it would put me in the mood for tidying. It kind of worked. I didn't get too much tidying done, but I did get a boyfriend that tidies for me instead. So number 2, I find they're not as sort of super macho. New Zealand, very, very masculine. Guys drink beer. Here guys are okay drinking light alcohol cocktails, wearing fitted clothing, a little bit more metrosexual. Not surprising considering we live in a huge metropolis. I personally appreciate that.
First of all, you like visual kei bands. That's why you like metrosexual guys.
Well, they are ridiculously attractive.
Recently, many young Japanese men care about their appearance like women do. Some men even wear makeup when they go out. I think it's natural. Look at animals. Usually, the male of a species is beautiful and the female is normal. Males have to attract females, and that's why they really care about their appearance.
But in Japan, their purpose is not to procreate. They want all of the attention with none of the work. Hashtag trending!
Yes, they put on makeup for themselves.
Number 3, Japanese guys seem really down to earth about periods. So it's changing a bit now, but when I was growing up in New Zealand, if you had to buy pads or something, guys would often like go to a different register so they wouldn't be seen with you. Whereas here it seems much more like, oh, it's a normal part of life. Are you feeling okay? You know, things like that, which is always really good. It might possibly be slightly rooted in anti-feminism, the whole like, oh, it's women's problems, these are unfathomable to us men. So if you say, oh God, I'm aching today, I just want chocolate, they'll be like, oh, I'll get you some on the way home. So
it's because we Japanese men are afraid sex education is poor. We never learn the details about menstruation. If you meet a Japanese man who knows a lot about periods, it means he was in a situation to learn about it because he did something bad. For a lot of Japanese guys, the words they really want to hear from their girlfriend are not I love you. It is, don't worry, I got my period.
Don't worry, me too. Number 4, often they don't drink quite as much. So a lot of Japanese people are allergic to alcohol, so they often don't drink to throw up like we often do in New Zealand. It's more to go out, have fun with your friends. A lot of people still make the last train home, whereas if I go out drinking, I'm not usually home until breakfast the next day or lunchtime.
We don't drink too much compared to Western guys. We just to go drinking with coworkers and friends. We don't enjoy drinking. We enjoy grumbling.
Or married guys don't want to go back home and that's why they stay out drinking.
We try not to spend too much time together. We know the less time spent together, the more special it is.
So number 5, just because it probably comes up a lot, would be sex. I think in Japan there's a little bit more of a viewpoint of sex as kind of like work, which it is great, you know, practice makes perfect. But overseas we often tend to see things a bit more like fun. So that's also just a bit of a cultural difference, I think, and probably something to be discussed in depth more.
Yes, we Japanese are perfectionists. So beforehand, we watch porn and practice. Some people are just practicing, like me. But I don't agree that sex is work. Otherwise, we would have sex every day until late at night. For us, sex is a holiday. It's our dream for the future. But we work too hard to make time for it.
That makes an uncomfortable amount of sense.
So anyway, do you enjoy dating a Japanese boyfriend?
So far, so good, but I might be biased because I love speaking Japanese, and also I love how Japanese guys often look like anime characters with really cool hair. Ooh, the shadows behind me are sort of creating it there. One more thing about Japanese also is I love how cool Japanese guys sound when they're speaking Japanese. Like their voice often goes up in English. In English, they're not half as cool. Sorry, Meshida.
Okay, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts today. This is the 5 best things about dating Japanese men. So, what do you think about Japanese boyfriends? If you want to have a Japanese boyfriend, especially comedian, please let me know. I know everyone has different thoughts about Japanese men. So what do you think about us? Please write your comments below. If you have a joke about Japanese boyfriends, please share it. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to my channel. So see you soon. Bye bye.